Hello everybody. This is a drawing of a grand piano at the bottom of a marble quarry. This is also a drawing of a sunset in a swamp and all the flies and mosquitoes and other annoying little bumbly bugs are kind of buzzing around your face, and as much as you swat at them, they're all kind of in your eyes and buzzing annoyingly in your ears, and you're on this flat little boat and it's kind of rocking back and forth, but the sunset kind of looks nice through the weird little leaves and stuff that are hanging low on some vines, and there's a lot of algae on the water. This is also a drawing of a really nice hallway and a nice mansion. You can't go anywhere, but it's really well decorated. There are some expensive looking vases. And you're not sure if you actually should be calling them vases. You're not sure about the difference between a vase and a vase, but you think maybe if it's more expensive, you should call it a vase. So there are some vases. They all look very ornate. And there are some large paintings of important looking people on the walls. You can't even turn your head to look at them. But in your peripheral vision, they do look quite important, and there are very ornate frames around them. And they could just be pictures of paintings, but you're pretty sure they're actual paintings of actual people. This place is ominous, and the floor is also reflective, like the water in the swamp. It's all the same thing. Everything is the same, really. Just like this is also a street. You can see it there. This looks exactly like a street. And it's a street going through a really flat desert. And you're impressed by how straight and flat the road is. It's actually more of a road than a street. You're not sure, maybe it should be called a road if it's more expensive. What's the difference between a road and a street? Streets are in cities. This is a road. And it's really flat and straight, but it's easy to do because the landscape is also very flat and straight. You're actually impressed by how flat and straight it is. And a leaf blows forward by your foot, and you're walking forward, and you look behind you, and there's also nothing behind you, and so you wonder where that maple leaf could have come from. It must have blown a long way, unless maybe you dropped it, or something that drove by dropped it. But you stick your thumb out as a truck approaches, and it blows by you. You think you should probably get a ride because there's nothing you can see in either direction. That's what this is a drawing of. Nobody stops for you, and you keep walking, and you eventually make it to the next area where there is also nothing. And the road is also straight right there and leads on to the next area where there's nothing. And you finally get a ride. The guy gives you a ride in his tractor trailer, a nice big 18-wheeler with lights all over it. And he gives you a ride a long ways. You cover a lot of ground over the long straight road, and he finally drops you off as far as he can take you to the next big area where there's also more nothing. And there, strangely enough, you don't see the leaf. There's no leaf on the ground there. There's nothing except for a sign which says nothing ahead. This is also a painting of a drawing. This is also a drawing of some ink on the paper. Also, I'm going to put this drawing for sale on my website for 42 cents, free shipping anywhere in the world. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye.